together, we go to park together, we go to market together. Sir, but so how we can say that distraction is all about sitting together and studying together? Okay, so it's all right. Today we are present here to face a debate, and the topic for the debate is which education is better, co-education or separate education. Done. So they are supporting that co-education is better or separate education. Separate education is better, and you all are supporting that co-education is better, right? So you must have written something, you must have some point regarding the topic. So whatever the point that you have written and prepared, you have to speak about it. And in the first round, everybody has to put your own opinion. And in the second round, there will be battle. That means a kind of argument, a formal argument, and you can ask the question and give the answer. Done? So who is going to start?
Hello, my name is Om Tripathi. I am in the favor of separate education. In my opinion, separate education is better than co-education because in separate education there are no distractions and uh, opposite gender, no distraction of opposite gender, and girls talk about their problems with with the teacher, female teacher, and boys don't have to hesitate in talking uh, with each other because of girls.
Okay, good. Thank you. Astha.
Good morning, all of you. Today I am in the favor of co-education. So, in my opinion, co-education is more better than the separate education. Co-education is not only a modern education system, but it is also best for the growth of economy. In co-education system, firstly, the education system is not only about the taking knowledge and not only about taking bookish knowledge. It is also something about discipline, how to treat with girls, boys, each other. And if the boys and girls not study about how to teach each other, then how will you uh, decide that which education system is best?
Okay, Jaya.
Good morning, I am Jaya Garg. I am in the favor of separate education. I think separate education is better than co-education because in separate education, each and everyone is comfortable. Uh, all of asking question without any fear, and they were always comfortable in class.
Always comfortable in the class. Dev.
My name is Dev Singh Waghel and I am in the favor of co-education. So I think co-education is better because uh, it can help us in getting along. We don't feel
Nervous.
nervous or shy in talking to other genders.
Okay. Varsha.
Hello, my name is Vasha. I am in favor of co-education. My point is co-education promotes gender equality, social skills in workplace. Co-education is better than separate education.
In the same classroom. Now we can start the battle. Whatever the question you have and whatever your response there are, you can give and take. If you have any question from them, you can ask.
How can you say that separate education is more better than co-education?
Because in separate education there is no chance of uh, bullying and uh, uh, sometimes students fall in love also. So in separate education this was not happened.
So
And
are you talking about when we live separately, there shouldn't be any kind of love? Is love related to only co-education
but in
or when we live together?
co-education both gender are sitting together, but in separate education there only one
So
gender
that
is sitting.
that I'm asking you, do you think that when we live separately, there wouldn't be any kind of love?
It's possible, but
It's
not
possible.
not in academics,
Not in academics,
academics
like in school or college.
in school or college.
They are only.
concentrate in study.
So is concentration related to sitting together or living separately? Because when you talk about home, so we are living, together. All the male and female, they are living together. So how we can say that distraction is all about sitting together and studying together?
Family, we uh, we are living with them by birth,
Okay.
so we know how to do anything,
Okay.
how to live. But in education, in schools, we get distracted sometimes of opposite genders, and in separate education, uh, any boys sometimes use abusive words, so in front of girls in co-education, but in separate education, boys are sitting only boys.
Thank you very much. What is your opinion about this point?
It depends on the individual also. Like we are sitting here, it's co-education only. We are not getting distracted. And it's not that if you are walking in the road, you won't see any opposite gender. If you had to get distracted, you will get distracted anywhere.
Yeah, because when we go to mall, when we go to park, when we go to market, yes, yes.
In road, we were not study.
Okay, at school we study and at road we don't study.
Yes, sir.
So what about then other places? We go to temple together, we go to park together, we go to market together.
Sir, but this is the topic of co-education, not
No, so that
temple.
go temple, go market,
Yes, sir.
go
Road.
mall.
Yes, sir.
No, so you are talking about, see, whether you are talking about the distraction, right? So we are generally talking about the students. So when we talk about the students, that means it is not possible that students can go only school or only colleges. They have to go to market also. They have to go to mall also, coaching center also. So if they are getting distracted in the school, they can also get distraction at the market also.
But we are not go always market every day, but we go school every day.
Okay. Yeah, that means when we go to school every day, we meet with the same people, we get friendly.
We are going to learn,
Okay, we are going to learn, not
study,
study.
study.
We are not going for love.
Will not be. Yes,
Uh,
Actually, Om is saying sometimes boys use abuse words. So, in my opinion, for this, co-education system is more best because at that time boys learn how to talk with girls. If they abuse, then how they will get these words are not used in the front of girls. In
girl,
this point, it is most important.
girls also use abusive words, not only boys.
Okay. So in both condition, co-education is more necessary because if they study together, then they learn how to talk with each other, and uh, it also get the student to real world.
But in small level in schooling, we don't need to mature more than needed.
Sometimes love is totally depend upon the individual. If
I'm not talking about love only. I'm
no, I
talking
am talking
about
about love.
maturity. Uh,
Maturity is that level on which you learn many things, and you get mature if you learn something, and you learn many and most of the thing in your childhood. And if you studied childhood with co-education, then you are mature at the age of 17, 18, and you totally mature when you respect each other.
if you think this boy mature in the right now age, so is it good for him?
I don't think this boy is falling in love in this age.
No, no. All the matter is not only love. It's about maturity. Maturity is not love. It's kind of understanding.
And the best thing is that you are talking about this
That
boy,
boy.
and this boy has been nothing to do that boy we are talking about.
If he was matured, so he was also sitting there. Here, yes, sir. But
Okay, what are the two disadvantages of co-education?
the in co-education, uh, students is shy to talk with teachers, and when boys asking questions, they they get hesitation in front of asking in front of girls, and in co-education the boys and girls are sitting together.
I think that we have given an example of Delhi case. I think so. What is your opinion?
Sir, about Delhi cases, if 100 students are studied together, then only two students are working like this. Not 98 students are doing like this. Only two students, that one boy and one girl. And what about 98 students? They are focused on study. So because of two students, we cannot say that co-education is bad.
Yeah.
The disadvantage of co-education. If the discipline is weak, so there is many cases of irritation, teasing, which can create fear and discomfortable among the students. And when we talk about study, in there is many topic which uh, uh, which create nervousness. When we talk about any health hygienics, most of the students start laughing. So teacher cannot teach us. They skip that chapter.
My opinion is that in co-education system, there is also some special sessions for girls where when I'm studied in school, there are too many sessions that are only organized for girls. Boys are sitting on the classroom, and sir, at a limited age, boys is also able to understand many things, so they cannot laugh at 10th standard, 11th standard. They are eligible to understand many things. So if there are only organization sessions for only girls, then they can tolerate with teachers and they can tolerate with girls.
But why we need co-education? But if we have option of separate education, you are saying sometimes a personal class was conducted for girls. So that's why this is also called separate education.
Okay, you mean when we have the option of separate education, then we why use co-education? So, as you see, uh, in my opinion, I agree. Separate classes are available. I was good at a school for giving some examination where I saw many girls. Sir, they also talk in each other in very bad ways. So, sir, how they speak with boys in very good way? If they studied together.
That's why I am saying girls are also abusive.
Yes, I
No,
agree. Girls are
matter,
abusive.
matter, this matter is not about the girls and boys. I think when people sit in a friend circle, right? So, for example, if I have seen many boys when they talk with their friends, they start abusing. Without abusing, they can't talk, right? And same we have also seen in the girls. So, my question is that, for example, by putting the separate education, right? We are separating the boys and girls so that they can sit separately, they can study separately, they can talk separately. So my question is that why you are putting the co-teacher in the separate education? For example, if Kanya Dhavari school is only for the girls, so why there are male teacher? There must be a female teacher. When you talk about Venkat number one, sorry, Venkat number two, it's only for the boys. Why they are female teacher? There shouldn't be any female teachers. So in the one side, you are separating students so that they can, live separately, they can study separately. In the another side, you are putting the both the gender of teachers together. Why not there is a that system also?
The teachers are not students.
Teachers
They
are
are
not students.
they are they are doing their profession. Oh,
Do you
oh.
think that they are enough mature?
Yes, sir, they are mature because
How?
sir, because they see in the world
They think the world.
more of.
Don't you watch news?
Sir, I watch news, but example like Astha, only two teachers are like that, not only,
Not
and the
all the
other
teachers.
98 are not
But
like
that
that.
student is not that mature enough to. If you are saying that we will get
They will get.
distracted, they can get distracted to teacher also.
Yeah,
It not
because we have
depends.
seen many cases in the
Yes,
colleges, right?
it not
Because the
depend.
boys love ma'am only. They always want to study for the ma'am only.
Ma'am,
Yeah, it's this English ma'am.
If they have to teach disrespect or anything wrong, they can do to teacher also. It,
but after age, in schools, this was wrong, but in colleges, it was common.
a sixth class is
School management, this is the
The
responsibility.
responsibility of the school management
Yes, sir.
that they have to make a system so that female can teach in the female school or male can teach in the.
What can we do?
What we can do, we can only discuss.
I will say a practical thing that if a boy haven't seen a girl since child,
Childhood.
he will become even more desperate than he has seen.
Yeah, these are the things. So, for example, I have not, for example, not I have, let's take another example. For example, if there's some boy, right, and he has not seen any girls or any of the females since his childhood. So, don't you think that
Why, sir? Why not? In home there is a sister, mother. So she
Sister,
is not.
mother are different things.
Why different? She is also girl.
they are also female? For example, we get the separate, we have studied each and everything from the separate education. Do you think that there will be a company that only girls will work or only boys will work? Example. How many
Sir,
companies
in
are there?
Anganwadi, sir. ICR, ICR. In
There are
nursing
also
post.
male do work,
Male staff, correct?
right? The supervisor, supervisor are also
But
always
not.
men.
But
Most of the men. My
not
mother
in
is
all.
also Anganwadi worker, teacher, so I know.
Air hostess.
Sir, truck driver.
Air hostess in cabin crew.
But now
There are
these things
also
are also there.
yes, sir.
Even I have seen
Sir, cabin
one
crew.
lady riding auto.
Yes,
Not
sir. I
say
have
that we
also seen.
boys can do these.
Yes, sir.
They are getting independent. They are working.
Sir,
They are flying their everything.
Yes, sir.
my opinion is if any girl and boy uh, get good teachings from their home and good manners from there, so they don't do anything wrong, anything wrong with others.
So that means, are you going to blame on the parents if children are doing something that means they have not
No, he's
learned the
saying
marriage and manners from the family?
no. They will saying ki bo- in separate education, boys or girls are sitting no don't not together. After a age, they meet girls and the this is more hesitation point or irrespectable, right?
Manners can only tell you how to hide your emotions. You let's take an example. You hate your bua. Yeah? You, your mother will
No, I don't hate
I
my
am taking example. Your mother will teach that you should respect your voice. But if you hate, you will speak rubbish in back of the.
At the back of
That way, you can anyone can teach you that you should respect girls. You can talk politely in front, but back, we all know that how we boys talk about girls alone. But we speak politely in front. Manners is not that.
sanskars or what? This is
Sanskar manners are a one thing.
So there is one more point. Just like in colleges, here we are discuss separate education is more better. But in college, I saw many times when there is an induction program, then even my class boys are said, "Let's go. There are new girls are coming. Then we can see it." They are also discuss. They are talking in their friend circle, and they go there and they want to see them.
how more manipulate that. Is it happening
It,
in your college or not?
yes, sir, it's happening
I'm
everywhere.
going on.
Happening in every
Everywhere.
college, sir.
Are you doing with your friends and
Sir, sometimes I also do.
See, sir.
But just
Then,
just for only fun.
then why you say separate education is good?
Because it's wrong. I know I am doing wrong. That's why I don't do
that
always
means doing wrong? Just for fun.
just for sometimes.
Sometimes. For example, there is a boy who's saying that I don't do crime. Sometimes I do. Just for fun. Okay.
It's like
Tell us any five advantages of co-education. One, two, go.
First advantage is that it removes gender discrimination, and it teach both to treat equal both boys and girls, and it teach discipline, how to talk with each other.
Any advantage of co-education? But
It removes hesitation to talk a girl or a boy.
it removes hesitation. Any two advantages.
in separate education, there are tailored teaching methods where girls and boys learn study separate in a good way.
In a separate education, if any student is shy, so develop confidence without any fear, and comfortable in class.
Comfortable in the class.
Yes, sir. And ask the teacher any type of question related to study.
My question is to both of you. That means the people, those who are supporting that separate education is better, and you all are supporting that co-education is better. Where you found more disciplined students? That means in separate education or in co-education.
Sir.
Everybody has to speak your own opinion.
So, so in separate education, there are more discipline because all all students are of same gender because
That is why. So if they are sitting together, as we have discussed earlier, that you must have found that girls, if they are sitting together, they are in the habit of speaking in their own language. Sometimes they use foul language, abusing language. When boys, they are sitting together, when they live together, they start talking in their own way. So don't you think that when we live together, when we study together, at least if boys are going to speak something wrong, they will think that, if I'm going to abuse something, what the girls will think. Or in the same manner, if the girls, they are going to abuse, or they are going to speak any foul language, that they will think that, boys, they are also sitting in front of us, so what they will think. So don't you think that, there are more disciplined in
But I think you are in
co-education?
the favor of co-education.
I'm just putting my own point.
I think, sir, you are not in You are not Godi media, but you are in the favor of co-education because you are also giving us co-education.
This can be the reason. Because here we cannot separate. Because if we separate, we have to separate, we have to learn so many batches. Yes, yes.
Sir, separate education also lost the economy because if the education are separate, if the education system is separate, then government wants to open lots of the school for different for boys, different for girls. It
Is it
getting
possible to open two schools in a one village? One for boys, one for girls.
and sir, it is more costly.
There are two schools in a village. One for boys, one for girls. That one is middle and high, like that.
For that, for middle, boys and girls are different. For higher, middle and boys, there are four schools. How many costly? How many expensive is that?
But they can make different classes for one for boys, one for girls. No, it's not necessary to
It is
make
also more
a
costly.
school.
There are large number of teachers are required. They want to pay many salary.
Like your father was getting.
My father was teaching co-education system. In my father's school, boys and girls are equal.
When there is a open lots of school, so get fees lots of, so this is also increase economy.
So, if we talk about my father, in my father's school, there is only one room because it's a government school, and there is only one room where first to fifth classes are organized. So, in one corner, my father teaches first, then in second corner, another teaches second. So, the video is viral on YouTube. From they can viral my father's school
Okay, that
totally.
there is no separate classes.
Yes, sir.
There is no facilities like
Yes,
that.
sir. That is the video of the high school that in where my father is teach. There is only one classroom where in a side principal office, a table is, and almirah are put in, and uh, in a very less place there is first to fifth education are done
Please don't
Lack
go.
of facilities.
due to lack of facilities.
So how is it possible that we can
So
separate?
that
We are
is
not
only
able to separate the classes. How we can separate the
how we can
schools?
separate school.
At number 2, so
Yeah, it's a city, I think so. And in city there are large number of students. That is why it is possible.
sir, in village there is not
There are less
large.
number of students generally as compared to city. Because Satna, it's all about the smart city. Why you are laughing?
Sir, I think that you are
Okay. Conclusion, please. Conclusion.
Conclusion and
Okay.
like when we are in first and second class, we see other gender as same. Like we don't see girls as girls. You should know that we don't see girls and girls, and we see all of us as same. But at certain age, when we are in sixth, seventh class, we start to realize that they are opposite gender, and we feel started to feel little bit attraction and all. Then we start to learn how to talk to them and how to behave, not to disrespect and all that stuff. And when we come to 11th and 12th class, we learn the real thing that when love happens and all. And in college, like we are almost college students, all are college students. Now it's a healthy relationship. We don't feel distracted or nor very offended or anything. We are
It's all about maturity.
maturity. But in separate, if they won't even see them, girls or boy, how will they learn?
Yeah, even then they will require more colleges also.
Yes. If a boy haven't seen a girl in his life, how will he learn this? Like yesterday.
Home.
But if we have option of separate education, we can pursue separate education also. But there are no option. This it's not my fault or my problem. So if we have options, we can pursue.
I think separate education is better because separate education is important because in lots of people they attach with traditions, so they not allow to go co-education system.
In my opinion, co-education system is more better than separate education system because co-education system meet the people, meet the student with real world, just like we saw in professional field and even in labor field, boys and girls are work together and they know how to talk with each other, how to stay with each other. So co-education system is more better than separate education system.
Okay. As we have spoken many things, right? We have talked about the advantage and disadvantage of separate education, advantage and disadvantage of co-education. We have also talked about the distraction. We have talked about the equality. We have talked about the discrimination. So, based on that, if we can conclude that, conclusion is that after getting the education, whether we get the education from the co-education or separate education, after all, the prime motto is to do job, whether you do government job and or private job. And when we talk about India is developing country, not a developed country. That means still there are some areas where there is no good education, there is not good school, good colleges. So I think for that, right now, as the condition that we have, there should be a kind of only co-education, so that it will be very easy to access for the government, and it will be very easy to give all the facilities that is actually required for getting the education, right? Because opening different school at only one place, it's not possible right now. And especially in the job, there are so many jobs that where we have to sit together, we have to work together. So we are friendly since our childhood, so it will be very easy at the when we will be doing job. And for example, if we are studying in the separate education, we are not friendly with the girls, we don't have any manner that how to talk with girls, and girls does not have any manner that how to talk with boys. So they will have to face problem at the time of hiring or at the time of working. And in society, we are living together. Boys and girls, we have to live together. All the genders, we are living together. So it's better to study in the co-education as compared to separate education. Done. So thank you very much for participating.